Well, it looks like the Dodge Charger EV Daytona is having more problems. We talked about this a little bit last week, and some trolls wanted to come through in the comments and talk about that these were pre-production vehicles, but nope. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I should have put the whole pinky out, right? In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with the Dodge Charger EV Daytona. Now, these are manufactured side by side with or on the same line actually, as the Chrysler Pacifica minivan. Now, they've been having some issues with panel gaps, and I've seen the comments. TK, all new cars have problems. TK, look, Stellantis knows it's a problem. It's such a problem that they know they're going to have the same, and or already, with a couple being pushed out, already having problems with the Wagoneer S, and it's why they've pushed it back 4 to 6 weeks. Remember, they said, we're not going to release it unless it's perfect. And now they've gone from that, because of the backlash and the stock going on Friday, to them going, oh, well, actually, we're going to release it in 4 to 6 weeks. The EV front for Stellantis right now is an absolute disaster. Let me say that again. It is an absolute disaster. What I mean by that is, someone's going to get the joke, but it's an absolute disaster. It is like the passage of time. Anyways, yeah, it's a disaster, man. I mean, you have the Jeep Avenger for Europe, and you want to launch this thing in Australia, failing crash test ratings. When you have cheaper, more, better range, better quality, more feature Chinese EVs that are going to sell for half what you want to sell your Avenger for, getting a 5-star rating, and you only get a 3, that's a bad knock. You're trying to build this Charger EV Daytona, and you can't figure out why nothing wants to fit the correct way. You can't figure out that even if you were able to make one fit all together the correct way, that it doesn't turn off sometimes. The batteries end up dying. You have to leave strings and other things to be able to unlock the hatch manually. These are all things that have come in, and I've seen the screenshots. I gotta be honest. I don't really get on Reddit. I really don't care. I'm not really on there. I don't see the usefulness of it for me. But people send me stuff where they're like, oh, he's just commenting stuff that he's found on Reddit. Yeah, I mean, if somebody sends me something from Reddit, then yeah, I'll read it. But I don't go looking to Reddit. And the engineers that have talked to myself and Butter the Insider and other people that talk about, Mopar related issues, they're not from Reddit. They are actually working and driving the cars every day to catalog data. Well, from body gaps and problems with the manufacturing of it to just being able to put it out, there's a reason why you don't see it at dealerships yet. It's been massively delayed for a problem after a problem after a problem after a problem. And those problems are not wrapping up anytime soon. So, do I think they're going to get some to dealerships this year? Maybe. But with the plant putting out about 10 a day. Now, here's the other thing. This comes from multiple employees at the plant, and executives, who also don't talk or work with each other. They're having to rework or fix issues with over 90% of the Charger EVs that are being produced. And you're only making 10 a day. That's going to meet demand for people that are going to want to buy this new hot EV? Or is it Stellantis conceding defeat, knowing that this damn thing is not going to sell? The EV future is not looking bright at Stellantis. The earnings ain't looking bright. And if this Avenger, which it already looks like it is going to fall flat on its face, the Wagoneer S falls flat on its face, and the Charger falls flat on its face, I understand that they invested all this money into Sterling Heights to build the Ram 1500 REV and the electric Wagoneer up at Warren, right? They won't manufacture one if all these EVs fail. I mean, then again, knowing Carlos Tavares and how stupid he is and how he cannot read a room to save his life, he has to be, I'm going to start calling him the Asperger's CEO. And if you don't know what that is, that's an actual thing. It's like it's a disease, a condition where people they can't read the room. They can't pick out social cues. Carlos Tavares cannot pick out the cues. Ford backing away from EVs. Volvo backing away from EVs. The European Union, as I talked about yesterday, backing up their emissions because they know they can't meet them. And Stellantis has gone all in. So Carlos Tavares wants to cry and complain about it instead of pivoting like the other auto manufacturers are doing and making things that customers actually want. I don't know how long the board or how long his leash is, but I can tell you this. As those families in Italy and France that have all the money behind there consistently lose billions of dollars, I think it's going to get shorter and shorter. I don't think he survives after Q3. That's just my take. You only can lose so much money. Any other person doing that job in any other job, not just here in America, but anywhere in the world that's effed up this bad, would have been fired a long time ago. Just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Do you think the Charger is going to be an unmitigated disaster? I do. I mean, look at the Hornet. Look at the Wagoneers that are coming out now with all the electrical problems. Now you're going to make an EV with those same that already has those problems, plus more? Oof. And I'm not even going to get into the stamping problems because I haven't verified that yet, but I've had people sending me stuff about the issues they're having with stamping and all kinds of stuff. People that have been hurt there, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that thumbs up. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
For the longest time. Whoa. For the longest time.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet.